Today we'll be talking about dunking and that procedure. In order to dunk, you must have something to dunk. I'm using a piece of my own homemade bread that's been toasted for quite a long time in the toaster. It's porous, it will absorb the coffee that I'm using quite nicely. I'm spreading the bread with organic creamy peanut butter made by Smucker's. This is my own homemade jelly, I would call it. As you can see, I like to use an old-fashioned percolator. It's just wonderful to smell that coffee as the aroma percolates through the house. I prefer to throw some things in the coffee to enhance the coffee flavor. These are carob chips. And this is just a touch of maple syrup. The maple syrup is grown locally, of course. So we stir those emollients into the coffee, add a little cream. We're getting very close to dunking. Yes, this can be the highlight of your morning. The bread will have to be cut in half in order to dunk it. Tools involved in dunking, well, you need a spoon because as time goes on, those carob chips slowly dissolve into the coffee. And then should you have a dunking tragedy, you need a fork to remove whatever has broken off and gone to the bottom so that you can pick it up without a lot of liquid. A spoon will work, but it's not as satisfactory as a fork. Looking at the bread, you'll notice you have the bottom of the bread and the top of the bread. The bottom of the bread absorbs the coffee much more slowly than the bottom of the bread, and so it's important to dunk it while the coffee is the hottest. The hotter the coffee, the quicker the dunked substance will absorb the coffee. So now I'm dunking, and timing is important. I do this by instinct, of course, and I can sense that it's time to actually enjoy the dunkable. Here we go. Ah, look at that, just loaded with coffee. Notice that rich brown color on the lighter brown of the bread? Yes. Jack, are you out there? Are you ready for a dunkable? Well, maybe he's taking the day off today. Oh, I see his shadow. Right here, Jack. There you go. Yes, all right. Isn't that tasty? I'm slowly moving through this piece. Yum, yum. All those flavors just meld together in the mouth. The bread, the peanut butter, the spread, the coffee, the carob, the cream, the maple syrup. Of course, naming the elements doesn't do justice to that blended flavor in the end. I know that I'm not going to have a dunking tragedy today because this bread is very stiff and it just will not break apart. Now, sometimes when you're dunking like a piece of cake, that's a dunker's challenge because the cake will just crumble up and drop right into your drink. This is all the way to the bottom of the coffee cup, maybe with a little bit of those carob chips that have sank. So it is really going to be rich with flavor. I think that's the first chapter of dunking right now.